morning. Pizza last night from Simple Simon Pizza, and ate 5 pieces and brought 3 home for breakfast, and the manager nicely wrapped them up for me in aluminum foil. Apparently some raccoons found it before I did, so that's not my breakfast. It was the raccoons' breakfast, or some critter. So much for my early start. Have had to put a little bit of air in the last 2 nights, which I hadn't had to do most of the trip, and this morning it is flat, so time to change a flat. This just got a lot more difficult. There's the axle end. It normally has this piece here which you pull out, and then this is the front tire, and then you unscrew it. But this whole piece is missing from back here. So hopefully I can rob the front piece to get it open, get it off. All right, John is a retired machinist, so he had tools and he had a great little Ryobi pump, so we filled up the tire, but I am not able to get that out, and I'm afraid to ruin what I do have, so we're filled up and I guess I can go. Thank you, John. What a difference the wind makes. I have a side wind, or probably from 10 o'clock maybe, and much better than yesterday with an 18-mile-an-hour headwind, going almost twice as fast with the same effort. Nice day, beautiful weather, good temperature. Look at all the old signs in this building in Erick, Oklahoma. They're pretty cool. I think I'm gonna have to go inside and see what the inside looks like. Look at all this stuff in here. You have a lot of stuff.
You're welcome to go any place in my building and take photos. Nothing's off limits other than my guitars.
Okay.
And you can take photos of those.
Okay. And your name is Harley, right?
I'm Harley. I'll tell you what, we got this dadgum Bruce in here. We got Joe in here today. Man, they're in Erick, Oklahoma, the redneck capital of the world. Would you believe where you can see rednecks work and play in their own environment? Insanity at its finest, right here at the world-class, world-famous Sandhills Curiosity Shop, the only bus stop in town. Yes, this is where people come from all over the world to get their bumps, kicks, grinds, tricks, dicks, and big pricks on 66. My name is Harley. I'm what's left of the mediocre music makers. And thanks for stopping by today, guys. Bruce and Joe. Get your kicks on 66.
Alrighty, the true character of Route 66. Thank you, Harley. So that was Harley that I just talked to. And that was where he plays music, and this is his house, which is right behind it. Holy cow, he has a lot of stuff. Pretty interesting, eccentric character. I'm in Erick and all the restaurants are closed, so I went to the grocery store. Have my can of green beans, a bit of yogurt, fruit cocktail, an apple, and some pressed turkey, and some Gatorade. They didn't have any pre-made food. Hi guys. Here I am at the Texas state line. Expected a great big fancy sign, but here it is, mostly stickers. Oklahoma's done, it's in the books. It was a good state. It was relatively flat, but not as flat as Jerry told me it would be, but it was great people. Stayed with some friends of the family, and Kristen and Eric, and then with John and Jacqueline in Tulsa and Oklahoma City. It was a fun state. I had a great time. On to Texas, onward. I've shown you a lot of cows, but this operation takes it to a whole new level. Mural in Shamrock, Texas. That's the old car. Welcome to breakfast in Texas. It was supposed to rain last night, although I don't think it did, so I rented a room at the Shamrock Country Inn in Shamrock, Texas. Great little 50s place. It was perfectly clean and remodeled, and it was a great place to stay for $47. So this is probably one of the neatest restored gas stations and cafes. You've got the U Drop-In Cafe, and then this old Conoco station. beautifully restored. It was built in 1936 with a nice bike in front of it. Got all the old pumps over here. Pretty awesome. And here's the most ironic part. You have this beautiful gas station, a testament to the cars of Route 66, and behind it is a whole bunch of Tesla charging stations. I'm probably 40 miles into the Texas Panhandle. It's kind of been a long, straight road right parallel with the interstate. A lot of rolling hills with ranch land on the left and ranch land on the right. And this is better than most, but a lot of cracks, so it's kind of a rough ride. And it's windy. It's mostly off my probably 10 o'clock position, so it's not too bad as far as direction, but it is pretty strong. We're getting through it. Onward. A lot of these old roadside hotels just didn't make it. And some buildings, you don't even know what they used to be, but they used to be something kitschy on Route 66. I had no idea there's so many barbed wires that could fill a museum. There are literally thousands of styles and types. There's splices and war wire and drift fence. Tons of different patented tools. Here you got a mule that can string it, or at least hold the wire. Pretty cool. Never had any idea that it'd be this many kind. So this is the oldest Phillips 66 station on Route 66. It's been all restored here in McLean, Texas. There's a neat old Cactus Inn Motel sign right next to some real cactus. And there's the remodel hotel in great shape. There is the wind I've been fighting all day. It's kind of 45 degrees between my left side and front. So it's going to be another high effort, low distance day. Hopefully the wind will turn around tomorrow. I'd love to have that tailwind. Here's another Phillips 6, oops, this one's Texaco. Texaco, built on Route 66. This one's in Allen Reed, Texas, built in 1930. Another tough day with the wind. I made it to Allen Reed, Texas, only about 32 miles, even though it was a lot of effort, and I pedaled all day. Made it to an RV campsite that doesn't have any bathrooms or showers or internet, but it's a beautiful place. There's going to be my view tonight. A few horses and great view of the landscape. It's still pretty windy. And there's also no food in town, I just found out, so it'll be a breakfast bars kind of place, other than she has a pear tree. I can have all the pears I want. And I might have a few pears for dinner and breakfast. And there's going to be dinner. A lot of pears in the pear tree, but as she said, she's picked all the ones that she can reach. I think I can reach a couple of them. Well, I thought it was going to be a night of power bars for dinner. The owner, Donna, was super nice. Just brought me some potato chips and cookies and Gatorade and a Sloppy Joe, which I can't show you because I already ate it. It was good. Setting up my campsite. That little guy is hanging around. I don't know my spider. Somebody will tell me what it is. Probably not good. I think I'll be sure I keep my screen zipped up tonight. Well, we can't see him. There's a horse right there. 15 feet from me. I don't think I've ever seen a watch for snake sign, but I guess I'm in Texas. I learned something new. Behind me is the second largest canyon in the United States, or part of it, after the Grand Canyon. This is the Palo Duro Canyon. I don't even know if I've heard of it. To find out, it's just part of the second biggest one. in Pisa, Italy. I decided to skip America. And this is the Leaning Tower of, actually it's the Leaning Water Tower of Groom, Texas. I have no idea why it says Britain on it, because it's the Leaning Water Tower of Groom, Texas. And it was actually planned that way. It didn't fall over on its own. When you see the Leaning Tower of Groom, notice that the left side feet are up off the ground. So he apparently, as a promotion stunt, took that, moved it there, lifted that up, figured out some physics calculations or math calculations, and it's only partially filled with water. If it was empty or if it was full, it would tip over. Supposedly he's got the right amount in it, but the left side of the feet are up. Haven't seen much cotton on the whole trip, but we've got some here and looking good, I guess. I'm not sure what good cotton looks like. And the agriculture has changed to a lot of these sorghum fields. Haven't seen much hay lately. Sorghum and wind seem to be the crops around here. Here's the biggest break in interstate traffic I've seen for a while, but this is Business Route 40, parallel to the interstate. And it's just long and straight. It's a slow upward climb still. A bunch of sorghum fields on the side. I'm on my way to Amarillo, so I'm not to the Cadillac Ranch yet, but that's not to be outdone by the VW Slug Bug Ranch. Similar idea, but with the VW Beetles. I didn't bring any spray paint with me. 2 years ago I did the KATY Trail. It was a 7-day ride across Missouri, but 5 of it was a organized ride on the KATY Trail, and I met Mark and rode with Mark a whole bunch, and John, and they are riding across country, or where are you going to?
Headed to Colorado.
Colorado. And they knew I was here. They found me and gave me a sip of beer.
Quick beer for the road.
And the rest of they parked a little bit up the road, and I'm gonna go say hi to all of them. Hey guys, fancy meeting you here.
Hey, wow, check this out. What's going on?
Not
Bruce?
much. How you doing? I'm Bruce. Hi.
Mark.
Mark? Yes, we got a chef making me a Texas sandwich out in the middle of nowhere. Doesn't get any better than that.
We're about to do this somewhere. When I was coming back to Fall Creek Falls, I saw a kid riding down the street.
And that's going
Here's a beer, here's
to
a drink,
the-
he wants food.
other side of the lake. To one of the
And now you're doing it for an adult. Some old guy. I should add, I have a slowly leaking tire, and John had a pump. Even this is perfect. Food, drink, and air. And there we go. Mark, John, and Mark. Oh, it was good to get a sandwich and a Diet Coke. Perhaps a beer on the side of the road in Texas from a couple of old friends, and Mark, who I just met, the second Mark. Also some air for my leaking rear tire, which was sorely needed. And there they go. Close-up view of a whole line of windmills here in the oil state of Texas. It has really calmed down. They're going slow. Coming into Amarillo late, but here's what I intend to eat after I shower. The world famous Big Texan Steak Ranch. Okay, the Big Texan, certainly the most famous restaurant on Route 66. You can get a 72-ounce steak for free if you can eat it all with the fixins. I'm not gonna try. Free steak. It's a pretty impressive place. It is kind of a tourist trap, but it is pretty cool.